Hello, hello. Does this work still? Gonna give it a minute and see if anyone shows up. Try to fix the lighting here. It's gonna be weird because it's just stark white plastic bags, so it's probably gonna look a little off. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tweet out that I was actually gonna do this, so hopefully someone shows up. Hello, hello. Hey, what's up, Cody? So yeah, I'm mostly trying this out because hi, Desmond. I don't know how this is gonna work soon. Hi, Windblade. As most of you probably know, all the COPPA FTC stuff that's going on with YouTube, we were required to set our channels, or at least the videos, or how all that stuff's going to happen. Hi, hello, Mr. Light. Hi, Desmond. I'm okay. Um, but anyway, so basically, I had to set my whole channel as made for kids because I do toy stuff, and if you read through the regulations, basically anything toys, can appeal to children, and therefore you're going to get flagged. So I'm not trying to, cause any trouble. Um, I'm not trying to, get fined because some of those fines sound astronomical. Um, but in any case, so it said that starting, I guess, in January, like you have to flag your account now, and now you're in this kind of weird window area where you've pretty much designated your account, but you haven't lost all your features yet. So come January, like notifications, comments, I think comments during live chats, um, end cards. Hey, Orville. Watermarks, or just a bunch of random stuff they're going to take away as part of the COPPA thing. So I was like, hey, I should try a live chat while I still can. Or, I mean, hi, take the L. Let's do a live stream while I still can, because once those changes go into effect, I think I can still do live streams, but you guys can't talk to me while I do them, which kind of makes them dumb. I don't know. The whole point of doing a live stream is, to talk to you guys. So, hey, Orville. Yeah, McDonald's has actually been around for quite some time. Let's see. They started in the 50s, I want to say. So, probably over 60 years. Um, but anyway, so that's why I wanted to do a live stream while I still could, and I picked these up. I was actually at Ranger Stop last weekend in Orlando, and these had a very limited window. Yeah, agreed, Orville. If you can't chat with the people during the live stream, I'm just doing a live stream so you can watch me and not interact. It seems pointless. So once those rules go into place, I probably won't be doing live streams anymore because they'll be kind of pointless. But anyway, the window for these 40th anniversary Happy Meal toys was from, I believe, the 7th through the 11th. Yeah, that's an idea. I could do Twitch, but doesn't Twitch have to be video games or some kind of gaming element to it? Will they allow toys? I thought, hey, demon must die. Anyway, I'll have to look into other things, but so the window for this, so this is the 40th anniversary Happy Meal toys, and basically what they did was they went back through the years and I guess pulled like a best of the Happy Meal toys, and they put them out as this 40th anniversary limited time thing. And when I first heard about it, I was super psyched because they had McChangeables in there, the McNuggets. I think the Red Power Ranger from the movie is in here. So I didn't get all of them because I think there were 20 some available. Most of the ones I wanted were from the earlier half. So the way I understood this to work, there was a list that went around, and you can see the box. They said early on that these were going to be blind bags, and I thought they were going to be just straight blind bags, like you'd have no indication what they were whatsoever. But you can see the 40, and then it says surprise Happy Meal toy, and they have a number, and it tells you the year. So there was a list that someone had circulated around online, and you know, it told you what the numbers were. So like they go in year order as well. So you can kind of tell if you're looking for the McNuggets or the McChangeables, they're from like late 80s, early 90s. So I kind of got the list, and then I got the ones that I wanted. The people at McDonald's were very nice and very accommodating because I went up to the counter and I just said, look, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to buy these Happy Meal toys, and these are the ones that I'm looking for. And they went through all the boxes and found the ones that I wanted. So huge shout out to the people at the McDonald's in Orlando. Like I was saying, we went to Ranger Stop in Orlando, and literally the day I left for Orlando and the day I came back from Orlando, the 7th through the 11th, was the window for these. So I would not be able to check before I left, and I would not be able to check when I got home. So I had to do it in Orlando. Luckily, very close to the hotel is this massive McDonald's, which apparently this McDonald's in Orlando is the largest McDonald's in the country, or maybe even the world. It's huge. You go upstairs and they have a bunch of video games. It's like a mini Dave and Buster's. It's kind of crazy. Plus they have the ball pit and all the other stuff for the kids. So it's a huge McDonald's. They serve pizza and they serve pasta along with the normal stuff that McDonald's sells. So it's a pretty huge McDonald's. But anyway, the people were very nice and they helped me get all the ones that I wanted. So I have number 1. I think I have number 2 should be in here somewhere. Didn't I get number 2? Here's number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I got 14 and 15. Do you like Ronald McDonald or the Happy Guys? Yeah, sure. Ronald's cool. Spoilers, some people ruin it. What are you talking about? Demons Must Die. Did you pay for these, or did they just give them to you? No, I had to pay them. I paid. They sold them separate from the Happy Meal for $1.99 a piece. So $2 a bag. So it's not really that bad. I think a Happy Meal is like $4. So Happy Meal is actually a pretty decent deal when you figure that you get a burger, fries, a drink, and a toy for $4. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and open these. I wish my lighting was better. Yeah, I understand what you're saying about the list spoiling the fun. But when you're someone who wants to just buy the ones that they want, and it's like Lego blind bags, I don't want to buy duplicates or anything. So I understand your position. But for me, it was good because I wanted to just get the ones that I wanted. Because like I said, I think there were 16 or 20 of these, and I only wanted a handful. But we'll go ahead. We'll start with number 1. It's from 1987. And this should be the original McChangeable cheeseburger. So you can't make money on... You can still make money on YouTube. It's just going to be significantly less. So we'll see. I mean, I do it because it's fun. I never really made any money to begin with. I like talking to you guys, and I like just making the videos and watching people enjoy them. Like, I thought it was fun. But without comments, that part's also going away. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, basically, YouTube might be the only job. Yeah, I mean, if it's your only job, then I really do feel for you because you're probably going to get gutted. Luckily, I have another job that I do. Yes, you're correct. There is no cheese. The original one had cheese and also had sesame seeds on the bun. This one has, I don't know if this is supposed to be lettuce or pickles. I would assume pickles, but I don't know that. Yes, Cody, I'm getting sword tomorrow. So you just open this up. How does this, there we go. He opens up like this, and then the arms pop out. And huzzah, there's your McChangeable. I love the like 80s robot face. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Hi, Blitzwing. So there you go. There is the McChangeable. We'll move on to number 2 from 1988, which should be one of the McNugget buddies. There you go. Make sure I'm not missing anything. So this looks like a Cowboy McNugget. He's got a cowboy hat, as you can see. And then he's got kind of a, what would you call this? Handkerchief, I guess. Is this, oh, okay, it plugs in. You can see it plugs in right there. Yeah, the McChangeables were great. I really loved them. So, I don't know. The hat doesn't stay on that great. I kind of wish the hat stayed on a little better. But overall, there is your Cowboy McNugget man. So we'll move on to bag 3, which I believe 3 and 4 are also McNuggets. Here you go. This looks to be a... Oh, wow. Thanks, Cody. That's the... I think that's called a super chat. Yeah, I think that's definitely going away as well. But thank you very much. So this guy is a mail carrier, I guess? I think that's what that's supposed to be. So that's pretty cool. Someone who wants to do YouTube, I'm going to worry that I might be fine because if you don't click a box. Yeah, Orville, that's honestly kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't mind continuing to make the videos for less money. Like, that's not the part that bothers me. I feel like it's living in fear the whole time. Like, you're just like, I want to make a video, but if I don't do something, if I forget to check one thing, and the next thing you know, I'm getting fined when I don't mean to be, it's an accident. I'm willing to comply with whatever. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome in, buddy, welcome in. Yeah, that's what we are just talking about, Kevin. Like, the whole thing with the COPPA stuff, I'm willing to go ahead and flag the video as for kids if it gets me, not fined or no trouble or whatever. Like, I'm willing to comply. It's just a question of, if I flag it for kids, is there still a way I could possibly get in trouble? Like, I'm just worried about, I really don't want any trouble. That's basically my stance. But anyway, here's number 4. This should also be more McNugget buddies. Okay, this is a fireman. So he's got a sweet fire hat. He's got a little fire extinguisher and everything. There you go. So the McNugget trio of the fireman, the mail carrier, and the cowboy. Pretty sweet. I love it. Very, very, very cool. I'm gonna not expound on that. Anyway, number 6 is from 1990. So let's see. Did I do 5 yet? No, I'm jumping the gun here. I'm on number 5. All right, so number 5 is also from 1990. This should be the dinosaur McChangeable, which, funnily enough, this is the only dinosaur McChangeable that I didn't have yet. So this couldn't have happened at a more perfect time. But basically, you flip the legs down, and then this flips up to reveal the dino head. And there you go. There is your dino McChangeable. He's pretty awesome. I love him. And this completes my dino McChangeable collection. The only one I didn't have. Hey, be nice to Kevin, Blitzwing. He's making jokes. He's having fun. What's my starter? My starter is, I don't know. What is the options again? Fire Bunny? Maybe the water guy? I have to go back and look at them. It's been a minute since I've looked at them. All right, number 6, also from 1990. I believe... Yes, this is the Grimace. I love the Grimace. He is just such a weird thing. Sobel the water type? Yeah, I think that's the one. that I was going to pick as well. So yeah, this is just a weird little grimace man. I don't know. I don't know why his like legs are out to the side. But he's the grimace and he's awesome. So there he is. Next up we have... Oh, bye Blitzwing. I saw you wrote something else, but it said message retracted, so I don't know if that means it wasn't very nice or whatever the case, but I hope you don't feel like you have to leave. We're all having fun. We're all friendly here. Here is toy number 7, which I believe is the... wow, this guy's name is completely... all I can think of is Rubble. The Hamburglar, that's his name. So yeah, I don't know. This almost, honestly, what this feels like to me, I think this is from... Wasn't there like a line of these where there were like plastic shells you clipped over top like Halloween costumes? Like, you know, maybe he went as a ghost or something. That's why I feel like his hands are out to the side. I'll have to do some research on that. But so they recreated the Hamburglar toy, but they didn't do the costume over top. But in any case, I love McDonald's merchandise. I love all the McDonald's characters like Hamburglar and Grimace and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely had to pick those up, and the McNugget guys. All right, so we're coming up to our last 2 here. Let me get all these guys in the shot. McDonald's basically stopped advertising Ronald, Grimace, and Hamburglar. Yeah, I mean, not as much, or I should say, as they used to, for sure. Back in the 80s and 90s, they were big. But I always loved those characters, so it would be nice to bring them back. YouTube had the problem the other day with people getting terminated and these Google Plus disabled for spamming emoji. Uh-oh. I don't know anything about that. Next up, we have 1995. It's kind of, if you recognize the year, this one might be of some significance. Toy 14 is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Red Ranger. So the funny thing about this is these were never actually McDonald's toys, because when the Power Rangers movie came out, they had role-play toys that were actually in the Happy Meals, like the Morpher, which had like 3 coins and each one had they're 2-sided, so it was all 6 Rangers. They had I remember this like little purple thing that had like a little window that opened and like a dial that turned, and there were just a couple random weird little role-play toys like that. These figures actually came with like plastic Zords, but they were separate from the Happy Meal. You had to pay for them. They were from McDonald's, but they were, I think, like $2.99 or might even been $1.99, because these were over 20 years ago at this point, so they were fairly cheap. But it was a little figure like this with the Zord, and then he could kind of sit in the Zord. He came with a... Oh, wow, thanks, Cody. He came with a gorilla, an ape, and then he kind of slid in the back. Now, back in the day, these were fully articulated, so the head could move from side to side, the arms could move, and the legs could move. But this guy, I literally just showed you everything. This leg is completely molded in, so while this one can move up and down and to the back, this one cannot. This is one solid piece. It's molded into the body and the crotch. This leg has no articulation. This arm, while it looks like it should have articulation, does not. So there's that. But he's still cool. He's got the T-Rex coin on the chest. And I said that the reason that you can't move this leg is so he can do his great Saiyaman pose. So it's just weird to me that, you know, you have one arm that can move and one leg that can move and the head can move, but not this leg or this arm. But there it is. And that's the end of that. So next up, we have number 15, which I'll be honest, these were the ones that I wanted to get. And when I was getting them all and she was showing me ones, this one just kind of snuck into the pile. And then I bought it, and then when I got home, I was like, oh, I didn't actually want this one. So I don't even remember what this one is. It's from 2013. So we'll see what it is. It's Hello Kitty. Okay. So there you go. How does this work? Okay, so you press the button on her back, and she reads the book. Okay, so there you go. That's Hello Kitty. Like I said, didn't want that one. I thought about getting the bugs from Space Jam, but then ultimately I was like, meh, I don't really care. These are the ones I really wanted. The McChangeables for sure. Grimace, Hamburglar, definitely wanted the McNugget dudes. And I wanted MMPR Red just for fun. I still have the original one. The original ones were better. They were actually pretty decent figures for back in the day, I gotta be honest. I had all 6 of them and the little like plastic Zords that they fit into. The Zords didn't combine or transform or anything. They were just like little vehicles with wheels that you could put them into. But they were decently detailed and molded. They're somewhere. I don't know where. They're in a bin somewhere. But yeah, so this was the McDonald's Happy Meal toy 40-year anniversary blind bags. Like I said, they really only lasted the weekend. I believe they're done now. So I don't know if you go to your local McDonald's, they might have some sitting around still, unless if they didn't sell out. But I know they were pretty popular. And from what I understood, not every location got like all 20 of the toys. Good night, Demons Must Die. Thanks for coming. I think it was kind of selective. Yeah, I really like them. So I definitely needed the McDonald character ones, and then I had to throw in MMPR, and then Hello Kitty just snuck in. She's a stowaway. She snuck on board somehow, but whatever. She's cute. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just want to thank you guys all for joining. Huge shout out to Cody for sending me the super stickers. I didn't even know that was a thing, so that's awesome. Thank you for that. But yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I wanted to at least get one more. I'm sure I'll probably still do a few more live streams because I think we have until the end of the year, right? So it's like a month and a half. But once all the regulations go into place, I think the live streams will still be possible, but you won't be able to comment. And so I don't really see the point in doing them without the comments because then it's just me talking into a void and you can hear me, but you can't say anything. The whole point of the live stream fun for me is you guys talking, me talking with you, and we're having fun. So that's a shame that that's going away. And Orville, I definitely understand what you're saying where, like, I want to keep making content for you guys. I don't really care about the money, but I also don't want to be fined. And I think as long as, yeah, I'm going to have to look into Twitch or something. You're right about that. I think as long as I just flag my stuff as for kids, it'll be fine. I don't think, because even if the FTC did show up to do an audit, they would go, "Oh, that's flagged for kids, so they haven't been collecting data. Great, move on to the next one." That's what I think. That's my understanding of it. Bye, Mr. Lake. Thanks for coming. But anyway, that's my understanding. I went to the FTC website and I was reading all the stuff about COPPA, and it seems very centralized on like capturing the data from kids. That seems to be kind of their number one issue. I mean, the thing is, I'm not really like, I'm just making the videos the way I've always made them, and I'm going to put them up, and I have to flag them as for kids so that I don't get yelled at. Then fine, I'll do that. Because as soon as you flag it as for kids, they automatically stop capturing data on it. And that, like I said, that seemed to be the big, that was the crux of the matter. So to me, as long as you say it's for kids, they stop collecting data, you should be fine. Now, of course, the revenue will tank. And I know that's going to hurt a lot of people who were really making this their primary job. And I feel terrible for those people. Luckily for myself, I have, well, luckily, depending on how you look at it, I hate my job. But in any case, I have a job, excuse me, that pays the bills. So this was just a fun thing for me to do so I can hopefully keep doing it for fun and not get fined at the yin yang. So we'll see how that goes. But in any case, thank you guys for joining. I'll try to do another one or two of these at least before the end of the year, because then apparently they'll be done. So if you guys have any other questions or comments you want to throw out there quick, otherwise I'm probably going to wrap this up. So, Alrighty, well then I'm going to wrap this up. Again, thanks everyone who joined. Hope you had fun. I think these McDonald's toys are pretty cool. Kev, I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good one. And everyone enjoy your Thursday night. So thanks for joining, and good night.